I almost picked Kling before I even opened Supercool AI. You know why? Because that's what happens when you spend too much time reading comments online. One person says Kling is unbeatable. Another says Supercool AI is the future. After a while, you stop knowing whether people are sharing real experience or just repeating what everyone else is saying. So I decided to ignore all of that and think about it differently. If I had an actual project sitting on my desk today, which tool would I open first? The more I compared them, the less interested I became in tiny quality differences. Most viewers aren't pausing your video to inspect every frame. They're watching on a phone while scrolling through YouTube or Instagram. They care about the story, the hook, and whether the video keeps their attention. That made me realize I should be judging these tools by how they fit into a real creator's workflow instead of treating them like a photography competition. Supercool AI immediately felt like the faster option for getting ideas out of my head. I could move from one concept to another without feeling like I had to fight the software every step of the way. If you're uploading consistently, working with clients, or trying to publish content every day, that kind of speed matters more than people admit. Sometimes, finishing the project is more valuable than chasing perfection. Kling gave me a different feeling. It made me want to experiment more. I'd change a prompt, generate another version, tweak it again, and suddenly, 20 minutes had disappeared because I was trying to squeeze out one more great result. When everything came together, some of the visuals looked fantastic, but it also reminded me that better quality sometimes comes with extra time, and that's a trade-off every creator has to think about. Here's the question I ended up asking myself. If nobody told me which AI generated the final video, would I actually be able to tell every single time? Honestly, probably not. What I would notice is whether I finished the project on time, whether the client was happy, or whether the video performed well after I published it. That's the stuff that actually affects my business. So if you ask me which one wins, I don't think there's one answer that fits everyone. If your biggest goal is moving fast and publishing consistently, Supercool AI is a strong choice. If you enjoy experimenting and you're willing to spend more time refining each generation, Kling gives you more room to play. In the end, the best AI video generator isn't the one with the longest feature list. It's the one that helps you create more great content. Now, I want to ask you something. If you could only keep one subscription for the next year, would you choose Supercool AI or Kling? Comment below and tell me why. I'm genuinely curious because I think the reasons behind your choice are more interesting than the choice itself.